What is the use of throws? Throws is not exception handler. Throws is an exception escaper. Throws is an exception escaper. Using throws keyword, we can escape from compile time exception. Okay, using throws keyword, we can escape the code from, right? We can handle compile time exceptions. Compile time exceptions. Handle means here escape word. That's all. We're not going to handling anything here. We can handle compile time exceptions. Handling means escapes the code from compile time exception. That's all, right? Not handling, exact handling. Handling means try catch only we have to write. Okay, that is the meaning. We can handle means here escape from the code, right? For example, say I want to write on small program, class sample. See guys, now I want to write a public static void main, simple only. What is throws? String argument. You know, right? Compile time exceptions are there, checked and unchecked exceptions, right? Compile time exception and runtime exception. What is compile time exception, right? Compile time exception means that compile time can be recognized. For example, now I want to display the numbers from 1 to 50, guys. I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 50, I plus plus. Now I am going to print the numbers from 1 to 50. See once how I am going to print. I will print these numbers. System.out.println. System.out.println. Print the I value. Now I am going to print I value. See I value I am printing like this. Print I value plus I. See once what will happen. prg56.java. Compile this. How to compile? Java is a compiler. prg56.java. Java class name sample. See the output, guys. It's printing 1 to 50, but I need some delay to print, guys. Okay, you have delay function, sleep function in C, right? There also a sleep function is there. How to write? Thread.sleep. That function name is what? Thread.sleep. Thread is a class name. Lang package sleep. No need to write lang package. Thread.sleep I am writing. What is thread.sleep? 1000 milliseconds delay I want to give. Okay, thread.sleep. Once compile prg56. See guys, there is no any syntactical mistake, but it is showing a mistake as unreported exception. These are called compile time exceptions. Unreported exception, interrupted exception, must be caught. It is only showing must be caught. Means you have to use catch blocker that is showing or declare to be thrown. We can throw also. That is a mix. It is showing thread.sleeper. Okay, how to handle this? We can write throws also. Interrupted exception. See this. Interrupted exception. You understood? What is this? If you get any compile time exceptions, you can handle like this. prg56 Java sample. See this. I use 1, I use 2, I use 3, I use 4. You understood what is thread.sleep? In delay it gives delay. Okay. You understood? Throws keyword. What is throw? It handles the compile time exception. Can I use try catch for this? Yes, we can use try catch also, guys. Either throws keyword you can use, both try catch. Try can handle both compile time and runtime handle, runtime exception. Can I write like this? Try thread.sleep, right? Catch. Now I'm writing catch exception. Okay, it can handle both exceptions, compile time and runtime exceptions. Try catch. See, if exception comes, see this. Now I am not going to write throws here. Throws keyword. Is it possible? Yes, guys. See this public static void main. I'm not writing throws exception, right? What will happen? See once compile can 56 Java sample I equals to 1, I equals to 2. That is sleep. You're getting that sleep, right? It can handle both the compile time and runtime exceptions. What is throws keyword? Throws can handle instead of all exception, throws exception also we can write. We get compile time exception. How to handle compile time? We can write this throws keyword, or we can use try catch also. Try catch can handle both all exceptions. Clear? Yeah, guys. Another example. For example, see. Now I want to write one more sample. Guys, I will write one method, guys. See what is the method name? I will write void function one. Okay, I want to create exception here. I will create a throw one exception, guys. How to create exception? IO exception I want to create. Those IO exception of parameterized also is there. I want to give one message test exception. Just I want to write a testing purpose. I want to write, okay. Uh, testing exception. I give a message. Now what will happen, guys? Throw new constructor will be called. Which constructor? One parameterized constructor of exception class, right? Whenever IO, if you write, I want to write import java.io.star or io.io exception is the class name. Okay. Here that exception comes. Here I will write function 2. In function 2, I want to call function 1 also. I'm calling function 1, guys. Okay. Yeah. Now I will take one more function, void function 3. Okay. In function 3, now I will call what function? Function 2 I will call. See this. I call this function 2. Now class main class. Check it, guys. They are non-static methods, right? N to N is possible. In first class, we discussed, right? Non-static methods within the class directly we can call. Now public static void main, string arguments. Now I want to call those methods. Okay, I will call one method. Last function I will call sample s equals to new sample. Object is required, right? Sample s equals to new sample. S dot function 3 I called. See once. If I call function 3, now I call function 3. When I call function 3, now function 3 calls this. What this function 3 calls? It calls function 2. What function 2 calls? Function 1. We check it. Now prg 57.java. Once compile this, Java is a compiler prg 57.java. Here what is showing? See, guys. Compile time exception. Where this exception is coming? Unreported exception, IO exception, must be caught or declared to be thrown. It is showing that message, right? Must be caught or declared to be thrown. Where that exception is coming? Here. That's why what I will write this throws. What I will write? Throws IO exception. Yes. I call throws this IO exception. That function I called here, right? See once again, guys. If I compile unreported exception, when I call that function, guys, if I call that function, must be caught or declared to be thrown. This function is throwing. When I call this function also should throw. That's why here we have to write throws IO exception. Now I have thrown this IO exception. Yeah. Once again, PRG 57. Again it is showing. Function 2 you called, right? This is function 2 I called here. Function 2 is throwing that exception. That's why this function also should throws IO exception. Okay. This function you are calling here, right? Yeah, we check it. This function you are calling here, do we get on that error or not? Yeah, it's 57. See this. Where you call s dot function 3. I called, right? Must be caught. What to do, guys? Throws. We can throw that exception. Throws IO exception. Now, once execute this, no exceptions. Java class name, main class. If I call Java main class, no exception. This is a runtime exception. No class definition, found error. Handle that exception also. Where you called? Sorry, this is a main class. Wrong class. Once check it. Java main class. C capital, right? Yes, it is. IO exception. Exception in thread means Java testing exception. You got right? Can you handle this? We can handle. Where you call that, we can handle. Can I handle here? You called here, right? That exception is coming here. If exception comes, can I handle this? Try. Now can I handle here? Catch. The exception handle. I want to write exception E. Now I want to display that. Say this. System.out.println handled. Exception handle. I want to give a message. Once compile. ERG57. No errors. Sorry. This exception handled. Understood here? This one here I created exception. Here you created exception. That's why you have to throw that exception. I call this function here. That's why that function also has to throw. Where you are calling that exception, that has to throw, guys. Okay. Now finally you handle. Here you handle. You can remove this now. It's not required now. Okay. Why? Because you are handled, right? Somewhere you should handle. I handle here. No need of this throws here. You can remove this. You can remove this. I handled, right, because of this reason. Okay. Now we discuss user defined exceptions.